Okay, my people, I am doing a video about the water system, okay? What you're going to see now is total destruction of my house. You can see total destruction of the water system, okay? You can see what the plumber has done here, and I'll explain later. Okay. This here is a lot of houses that have been built. You build your house and then suddenly you want to have water in your house upstairs and there is no water. Okay? And even if there's water, the water is temporary. You have to turn on your water, maybe also put the water pressure so that water pumps up, and then you quickly go and turn it off. Yeah. This is what happened in my house, whereby I go upstairs to have water and there's no water. The pressure of the water is so low. Even the pressure of the water is so low. And secondly, the worst thing that's been happening is that you buy your tank of water, and once you leave that water on, the next morning the whole thing disappears. Okay, the whole thing disappears. And you might be wondering, why am I doing this drastic thing? The reason I'm doing this is that for the past 2 years I've been trying to get water upstairs to flush whenever I want, to have my bath whenever I want, instead of bringing water with buckets and buckets and buckets of water. So, what's the solution? Totally re-engineering the whole system. Re-engineering the whole system, meaning that the walls have been broken. The walls have been, you can see, totally broken to get into the old pipes so that they can be shut off and a new one that you will be seeing on the surface is built. The idea is that if there is a leak, you are able to easily see it because now they are no longer embedded into the wall of the house. So the only thing I can say to you guys is that if you haven't built your house and you're planning to build your house, what you can do is find a new system that allows you not to embed the pipes into the wall, so that if there is a leak, it is easily detectable. In my case, there's no way for them to do it. They do not even have the water leaking machine to detect where there's a leak. So this is why we have done this drastic thing. We're going to test it out to see whether after all this work we will have water. Okay? Whether we will have water. The young man doing this is an absolute master in his craft. He's an absolute master in his craft. Once I've tested this out and it works, I will share his details. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the 4th plumber I have used. The fourth plumber. And this is the young man who has given this solution. In fact, he's the second person who's given me this solution. But not only has he given me this solution, he works in a very thorough and methodical way. And I'll show you his face eventually when we test it all out and it works. Okay, bye.